Hey, the SHOT Show in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's the biggest show on earth. It just finished a couple of days ago and it was fantastic. I was there the whole week. It was just a great time. How do I look up there? You got this big SHOT Show thing. Everybody's lining up to take the photo with it. Kind of cool stuff. 2024 SHOT Show was a record-breaking success. The Firearm Industry Trade Association, NSSF, is the owner and operator of the SHOT Show, and I got to tell you, they're great. They know their stuff. Not only are they good for the firearm industry, they're good for all industries. They're good for America. They're good for the world, actually, because it's all about capitalism. It's all about the free market. It's not about, I don't like this, so you can't have it. It's very free, and I like that. More than 2,600 companies displayed their products to retailers, over 821,000 square feet of floor space. Wow. Attendees came from 117 countries in all 50 states. I mean, amazing people that came, amazing people that ran it. What an organization. I mean, it's 4 days. You walk around and you see it. Wow, this is organized. These people that know what they're doing. They've been doing it a while. I get it, but it's interesting to see. Management is good. The SHOT Show started with what's called Industry Day. It's out of Boulder City at the gun range, and a select few people, just important folks, don't you know, get to go there, and you actually get to fire guns from the many manufacturers that have booths there, and there are many of them. It was a rainy day, but it wasn't windy, and it was good. It was just fine. We shot guns all day long, and two of my sons they're in line getting ready for trap shooting. And, you know, as you can see, a little bit of the gloom there with the photo also. And that photo showing tents of gun manufacturers and where you go to shoot, that's just one segment. Camera can't cover all this stuff. And I just wanted to share with you that there are 1,120 rooms, I think, at the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. So they're just jammed with gun people that are staying there for the show. These hotel units are condo units, and I own several of them and have had for several years. Wanted to share this little blurb with you. This is from USA Today 7 or 8 years ago. They called me after they ran a story about me and said, did President Trump give you a free thing or free something because you're buying these units at his hotel? I said, really? As Google it, my name and USA Today. And what I said was, really? You really think the President of the United States of America is going to give me an island or something? And that's why I buy units at his place? He's in that business? Leave me alone with a bunch of dumb people. But hey, another photo, look at the store. Every Trump hotel has this, probably. I haven't been in all of them, of course, but in Vegas, they sell hundreds of hats a day. It's just amazing. I'm amongst my own people. They're all there, Republicans. Midnight every night would gather up left-wingers and take them up to the top and throw them off, right? It's a tradition. Kidding. Come on, don't take that and run with it, please. You know, it was just fun, though, to watch. And they weren't just there because, of course, there's upwards to 60,000 people at the SHOT Show. Not everybody can come to the SHOT Show. You have to have a story of being retail or media, and then you attend. You can't walk in off the street and say, I just want to see a bunch of guns. It's a business show, and that's what makes it kind of fun, right? The NRA has their show for the public every year. I think this year it's in May. I know one of the dates is May 19th. It's my wife's birthday, and she says you can't go. Anyway, it's in Dallas, and it kind of jumps around, whereas the SHOT Show stays always in Las Vegas. You know, some of the booths, they're just so interesting. Here's one, a bullet casing dress. Bullet casing dress, I mean, who would have thunk? And they sell lots of them, and they're kind of cute looking. So when you go to the gun range, boom, pick your casings up and sell them to this store. There's another gal here. She has a picture of her booth, and she shoots shooting for women. Susan, it was so good to see her and so many other people. You make relationships over the years. And Susan, I didn't even recognize you at first, Susan, son of a gun. 12 years ago, she was on my TV show with me at a television show for a year. They wanted to renew the contract. I couldn't. I was too busy. I own things, a lot of businesses and different things, and doing TV is kind of, this kind of show is okay. I'm in control of the time, right? In any event, go on to rightedition.com, go to the interview section, and I think it's on page 3. This is and go to the very last interview. And Susan was there 12 years ago, and she teaches people to shoot, women to shoot, hundreds of thousands of women. She had an experience in her life, and I think that's talked about on the television show, and she went out to make it better for women. So, hey, you can look after yourself, pretty well done. Then, of course, there is the political side of it. There is the Governor's Forum. And I'd gone to that in previous years, and there were 7 governors, I believe, and Sarah Palin was there, and there's so many, you'd have to look it up, but there were 7 of them from their states, and they answered questions from the crowd. The reason they were there is to support the Second Amendment, the right of freedom, and all of them said the same thing. They said government has overreached, and they shouldn't be in our world. I mean, we're here to do certain things, and we understand that, but not to do all these other things that the Biden administration is doing, and other left-wing wackos as well. But the big thing is they said, we compete. We want your business. It's almost $100 billion business a year. It employs almost 500,000 people, the firearm industry and related products. We want you in our state. Come to our state. Come to Arkansas. Come to Florida. Florida governor wasn't there. Come to Georgia. That's right. Come to Nebraska. Come to Montana. They were very aggressive. They shared their stories, and they're just interesting people and good people. The gun business is interesting. If you don't like a gun, I don't think it matters. I don't like a lot of things. I don't like garlic, and I'm in the minority. Everybody eats garlic, right? I don't. So what? Let's outlaw garlic. I mean, that's a liberal thing. I mean, the gun business isn't just about guns. It's about freedom, freedom of expression, the right to defend yourself, so many things, but it's good, clean fun. Good people just don't do bad things, and I support guns. I just want to share a couple of things that I do with you. I give away rooms, about a $3,000 value. Look at this poster. I donate that to gun clubs, and they auction it, and they raffle it, and do whatever. I've done, I don't know, maybe $30,000 worth of it or more, and I give it away, and I'm happy to do so. So, for instance, there's an auction coming up in a couple of days in Saskatchewan, Canada. This is the second donation I've made to them. It's a $3,000 value, and the winner at the auction sale gets flown down to Vegas. I pay for the tickets, stays in one of my rooms, and they go out and they shoot machine guns at a range that, of course, I pay for as well, and everybody's happy about that. I like it. Here's a $50,000 check that I gave to the CSSA in Canada with my good friend Tony Bernardo a few years ago, and I'm always supporting people. The NRA, I give everybody money because it makes me happy. I gave 25 rifles to one gun range recently. I gave 25 to one a year ago. I get the rifles and I make them, and it goes to junior shooters. Here's a photo of a club with a whole bunch of junior shooters shooting, and they're learning about life, and they're shooting guns that I donated. That kind of makes me happy. The thing that really impressed me is my good friend, who's the chief firearm officer in Saskatchewan, gave me, I refer to it as a medal. And the picture doesn't show it very well, but it's a medal from the province of Saskatchewan from him. Bob, thank you so much. And for all of the things that I've done in his province. And I appreciate that a lot. And I've done it to many gun clubs in many states. And why? I want to help. We all have to help. If you don't like the boomity boom, do you like freedom? Freedom is good. It's about, if you wanted a gun one day, you should be able to have one, right? You might change your mind. Cha-cha, you get all that. Anyway, the SHOT Show, it was fantastic. I'm talking about the way I support firearms because a lot of that came from the SHOT Show. Because when I go there, I get inspired. Those guys, they know how to run a business. And it inspires the heck out of me and so many other people. And to see the buyers from stores, the Walmarts, the Canadian Tires, to see all these people there filling out the forms to go back and help their communities and the economy, kind of makes you feel warm. Hey, y'all come back. See ya.